Africa is clearly one of the fastest growing consumer regions globally, which provides a huge opportunity for investing in the consumer sector. But there are still some inherent challenges. Affordability still remains quite a constraint, and when you look at whether it's innovation or local production, it's still heavily underinvested on the continent, which has led to quite a significant dependency on imported products. If you look at Nigeria, for example, it's one of the largest consumers of tomato globally. But up until a few years ago, the tomato paste sector was 100% reliant on imports. If you shift the value chains locally, you can create jobs in production, jobs in manufacturing, and the ripple effects of that on the overall economy are pretty sizable. In 2017, we partnered with GB Foods to create GB Foods Africa. GB Foods contributed their cubes business in Africa, and we acquired several brands to create one of the largest companies in the food space in Africa. This scale provided a really interesting opportunity to solve the problems around local production and also really invest behind developing the categories they were operating in. Large-scale problems require large-scale solutions, and when we look at GB Foods, given its scale, we were able to invest significantly, both financially, through CapEx programs where we deployed around $100 million into production facilities and bolt-on brand and M&A acquisitions. And we also invested into the team through the localizing of the HQ into Africa and senior hires of local operators on the continent. We were also able to catalyze the capital market ecosystem, and we actually raised tens of millions of concessionary financing from local banks and central banks and regulators. The tomato processing and farming project we conducted in northern Nigeria is probably the best example of deploying capital and expertise for positive financial and social outcomes. We managed to increase yields by an order of magnitude of 10 times and actually produce tomato for the first time in Africa at a cost that was competitive with the import equivalent. In September 2021, Helios exited its entire stake in GB Foods Africa back to our partners GB Foods, and in the process we were able to achieve strong financial and social outcomes. But as I look back at the last 4.5 years, I think the real success was around the execution of the value creation strategy. We were able to shift production from around 30% local to just above 55%, and this has improved the sustainability of the profit. We've also been able to achieve pretty strong financial returns and direct social impact at the same time.